Hi YouTube community. Today we are going to talk about lifespan versus longevity. Lifespan is the number of years that you live. That's a metric that's often used in studies. Longevity is the amount of years that you live feeling great. We all know someone, a family member or a loved one, whose last years were painful, they didn't feel good. And if they can teach us anything, is what we don't want. Hi, I'm Dr. Erica Way with Beyond Wellness in Oakdale, Minnesota. We house Beyond Oxygen, which is a hyperbaric oxygen therapy clinic, and Beyond Chiropractic, which is applied kinesiology and functional medicine. So what is longevity and how do we actually achieve it? What are the mechanisms of it? When we look at a client or patient that comes in, we look at you from a physical, emotional, and spiritual level. All of those things are required for longevity to feel amazing. So what do we look at and what strategies do we have to help you with your journey towards longevity? We have to look at a couple of things. One thing that we have to look at is your ability to detoxify. How well you handle inflammation and inflammatory processes, and do we need to eliminate that, and how? We look at how cells function, whether they're functioning well or not, and then if they're not, why? Is it a nutrient insufficiency, or is there a genetic SNP that might be impaired, and we can work around that? We also look at emotional trauma from childhood. We can look at ancestral trauma that has lived through the DNA for centuries. We can address all of those things. So what services do we have at Beyond Wellness that can help you with achieving your longevity goals? Our cornerstone therapy is hyperbaric oxygen. Hyperbaric oxygen is oxygen under pressure. It radically reduces inflammation. It helps exercise your antioxidant systems. It increases stem cell production, collagen production, and these are just a couple of the things that it does. If you're interested in knowing more about hyperbaric oxygen, please check the link below where I was able to interview Dr. Jason Saunders and his literally groundbreaking studies with hyperbaric oxygen. We also use functional medicine. Now, what is functional medicine? Functional medicine is a way of testing individuals and looking at an individual from a cellular perspective or an infection perspective. Because I believe you were born perfect. And so if you are feeling a certain way, why are you feeling that way? There is a reason. And functional medicine allows us to, as they say, uncover every stone and look to see at the root cause. We can see from a genetic perspective what it is that you're able to do or not able to do. Some people, over my years of working with people before this amazing genetic test became available, would try and try and try with the different programs and they weren't achieving success. Now we can bypass struggle. We also look at the emotional trauma and stress that can impact a person's health. We do that using QNRT or quantum neural reset therapy. When we can deactivate triggers that cause physical amplification of symptoms, we can help you feel better and make better decisions based on stress levels and all of those things. Now that we have the emotional and the functional medicine piece of longevity, we want to make sure that you're mobile, flexible, pain-free, and that's where chiropractic and applied kinesiology comes in. I started my practice with Beyond Chiropractic, and I named it Beyond Chiropractic because we took the chiropractic adjustment and we looked beyond that to see what was setting it up. So we can use muscle testing and applied kinesiology to continue to keep you on track with the other indications that we have found with functional medicine and QNRT. We're also so excited to announce that we have a harmonic egg at our clinic, which takes the spiritual, emotional journey to a whole new level. If you're not familiar with the harmonic egg, it is a high-frequency healing chamber that uses sound and light therapy to raise your vibration so that you can heal or perceive current issues at a higher level. It's remarkable. We also want to address purpose, life goals, and help you down that path so that we can at least address that can be an interference. If we're not focused on that or knowing what that is, we don't always have the motivation to take care of ourselves, because if we're not looking forward to tomorrow because we feel so icky today, then why are you even listening to me? I get it. No matter where you're beginning, because that doesn't matter, we can meet you there. We have pulled all of these things together and more at Beyond Wellness here in Oakdale, Minnesota, to help you on your longevity journey. So if longevity is your goal, come and join us along with all of our other patients who have that very same goal. Our services and practitioners are all in alignment with longevity, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or all three. Drop us a comment below and we'll be happy to answer any questions.